Howdy, folks. Sapper here, aka Sean, and I'm bringing you after a long break. Yeah, it's been quite a while. Work has been ridiculous so far this year, and now I've caught a little bit of a break. So I've got. Let me see. Can I get that in there? Can't see it all. Well, we can do this without me moving the camera. I've got Next War Iran. Had that on pre-order for a while. And decided now that I have a little bit of extra time, it's time to get this new addition to the Next War series onto the table. And of course, getting it onto the table is not as simple as just getting it onto the table. First thing I had to do was clip the counters, and I don't have all of them clipped, but I think I have most of them. Yeah, I'm one of those, right? Like, I'm one of those people that has to clip my counters. So I had to clip the counters. Then, of course, you got to go through the setup. You got to pick out, get all the units for the scenario that you're going to do. Then you have to place them on the map. And then I had to read, get acquainted with the new rules. Well, I mean, the system rules are the same. It's just the game-specific rules for Next War Iran, right? Like, you've got the surface-to-surface naval missiles. You have the patrol boats, which, I mean, I'm sure I'm going to screw a bunch of that up because it's all new stuff. But yeah, so, I mean, here it is in all its glory. It's gorgeous, just like all the other games. I love, the presentation. I like the modern war aspect of it. I like modern war at a, let me see, strategic or operational level, as opposed to a tactical level. Tactical level, things just die way too fast. At strategic and operational levels, it's something that's a little bit more manageable and all that kind of stuff. So here it is. Let me see, where do I start? It's been so long since I've done a video, I have no clue where to start. Let's start with optional rules that I've decided to go with, and hopefully I'll remember most of these. So, will that rest on the table without falling over? So here are my optional rules. Probably should have wrote it up here a little bit farther. United States Navy F-35s. That's 5 victory points per. I've only utilized one so far because I only have one carrier air wing. Hopefully I'll remember if I play long enough to get another carrier air wing. I will add on that additional 5 victory points for other F-35s, should I so choose to do that. U.S. readiness, that one is efficiency ratings are 1 less except when clearing, and then they're at their full efficiency. Because the U.S. has been involved in coin operations for decades, they are not in a trained position to handle anything outside of coin operations. So hopefully I'll be able to remember that. Although I think something involving Iran is going to be a lot of coin stuff too, just because of the nature of the Middle East. And also U.S. readiness could be affected by current recruiting and the current situation with America's youth and how pathetic they really are, right? Like our young men and women, generally speaking. Obviously there's exceptions to everything, but our young men and women are Gen Zs. Yeah, they don't look at the military the same way that previous generations have. So that's another way to look at U.S. readiness. Iran's going to use chemical weapons, or they have the capability. So chemical weapons, plus 5 VPs every time they use one. And they have a stockpile of 4 chemical weapons that they can use. So you roll 2 10-sided dice. Take the higher of the 2 numbers. I rolled 2 4s. People's Republic of China and the Commonwealth intervention. So that varies depending on intervention level. I think I have both of them intervening at level 2. So in the advanced rules, it's a set amount of victory points. People's Republic of China J-31s. So I'm using the one J-31. There was another aircraft, I don't remember what it was, that was also their version of the stealth that I chose not to use. So just the one J31, and then I'm going to use the Houthi Rebels as well. So those are the optional rules that I'm going to do. A lot of times when I play, I'll play with the Cyber Warfare and a bunch of the supplement rules. But this time I decided, it's been a while since I've played a Next War title, so I'm not going to go all in like I normally do. So we'll see how that works. I should be able to handle it. So let me see here. What do we got? We've got our general records track. So we are starting the allies with 66 VPs, and it looks like the non-allies have a total of 50. Is that right? I think they have 50. I thought they had 51. I'm going to move this up to 51 because I thought that they had 51. So I think that's where we're sitting at. I'm not going to go back and tally up everything. It's probably not going to be a difference. The margin of victory is probably not going to be that one VP. And I doubt the Iranians are going to win anyway, just because, whatever. Let's see here. We'll go over to here, and we have Gulf Allies airbase usage. Qatar has allowed airbase usage, and Saudi Arabia has allowed airbase usage. Oman, the UAE have not allowed airbase usage rights. And then I tried to get. Did I try? I had to pay victory points to ensure that Saudi Arabia I got usage rights for, and then I wasn't willing to spend more victory points to get an intervention level from Saudi Arabia, which doesn't mean that they can't later on intervene. But as of right now, we don't start the game with Qatar and Saudi Arabia at an intervention level. They're at intervention level 0. And that also means that the UAE and Oman could later become involved too, depending on things that happen. So again, Commonwealth is at level 2, PRC is at level 2, France is at level 1, Russia is at intervention level 0. According to the rules, you can have either Russia or the PRC intervene, so I chose PRC because of the current state of the world. I think Russia has its hands full with Ukraine, so that was kind of my decision-making process there. Russia's too busy trying to deal with things in Ukraine. They can't afford to do anything in the Persian Gulf. So there you have it there. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. You can look at all the other tracks. I have the SSNs, the surface-to-surface naval missiles, placed all over the place. I did have... Iran has one supply depot. Having not played this game yet, I'm not really sure where a good place to put that supply depot is, but based off of the... And I don't remember exactly what these were. Oh, the petroleum facilities. Based on where the petroleum facilities are. So they all seem to be in this area. And nothing seems to be over here at, east of the Strait of Hormuz. I decided to put my supply depot there. Now I can always change it into mobile supply units, which is probably going to happen. I do have, what is this? The OMZ. It is the I don't remember what OMZ stands for. Off map zones. So I do have units, and they will enter, a lot of the reinforcements will enter an off map zone. So I figured that supply depot will help, even though all you got to be able to do is trace supply. But like if roads get interdicted, then maybe that'll help out. Have no clue if that's actually going to work or not, but that's what I'm going to do. And then over here we have my air display. So we've got, what do we got here? The U.S. has B-52, B-2, B-1, In the ready box, we have a B-52 and a B-1 in the flown, and then we have a B-2 and a B-52 in the recovery box. This is my one carrier air wing. That carrier is sitting in the Persian Gulf right now. And then we have the Russian the Chinese J-31, and I had these guys already in Iran, and then we have all the Iranian Air Force. I was surprised at how many air units that the Iranians had. Now, of course, they'll probably get chewed up pretty quick. Well, they won't get chewed up at first because all I have are bombers right now. So I think as time goes by, we might be able to do something on the air side of the house. But right now, I mean, they do have a lot of aircraft compared to I think I really only have 2 on that air wing, or on that carrier battle group. I should probably figure out which carrier battle group is really there right now, and I'll just use that name. Let's see here. And then I do have some of the stuff for reinforcements already laid out. Game turn 1 reinforcements, game turn 2 reinforcements laid out. And that's about it. I will probably... I don't think I'm going to do anything else with this today, just because I've been goofing off with it all day long, getting things set up, counters clipped, that stuff, and I'm kind of tired of looking at it. But I think I will, here over the next couple of days, get some good game plans. So anyway, it's good to be back, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.